it's Sam. So I've had so many people requesting me or asking me to do a video on like my favorite brushes, what brushes I use on an everyday basis. And I feel like this is a very helpful video because a lot of the time when we are going through tutorials, we do everything so quickly that we don't take a whole lot of time to mention our brushes. And I feel like without a good brush, what is anything really? So today I am going to be showing you my everyday makeup brushes. These are the brushes that I use every single time I put on makeup, I should say, because I don't wear makeup every single day. But every time I wear makeup, these are the brushes that I use. Like, I will always use these. So the very first thing I use is a beauty blender, and this I actually just got the Beauty Blender Pro, and it's supposed to just bake it so that you don't get stained as bad, because normally I have the pink one, and the pink one always looks really dirty. So we'll see. I mean, they feel exactly the same. They work exactly the same. The next thing that I do is use this brush right here. This is the Morphe MB23. This is amazing for putting on your under eye or your under eye powder. Setting your under eye powder, setting your chin, buffing your powder into your wrinkles and on your forehead. If you have forehead wrinkles, if you have smile lines, buff the NARS light reflection powder into it, but you need to use a soft fluffy brush like this. And this one is so soft. Don't use a rough haired one because that won't be feeling good. You need to use a soft one, and you literally just buff it super duper quickly into those lines and they will be gone, and same with your under eyes. I use this Too Faced one, and by the way, all my brushes are dirty right now. This is the Too Faced powder brush. It's the Teddy Bear collection. It's just a really nice big full fluffy brush. What's on there? Oh no, it's just a dent. And this is what I use to set the rest of my powder. So like I put one powder underneath my eyes, on my chin and on my forehead, and then the rest I just kind of like buff on the rest of my face with this. It's super soft. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. For when you have a little breakout like these ones on my darn side right here, if you want to cover it, if you do it with your finger, it ends up like smudging the rest. It's just not good. So you want to get a tiny, tiny little brush. This is specifically for breakouts. And basically what I do is I just get my foundation and I just pat it on there and then blend out the edges. This is the Morphe E35. And it's just a nice small little brush, and it's really great for putting foundation on your zits. The next brush that I use is my contour brush, and this is the Morphe E4. I absolutely love it. It is so soft. The Morphe, every time guys, every time. Oh, it's Tiddles this time. Hey Tiddly Stink. Normally it's Peppa. Have a little bit of cat booty. Have a little bit of cat booty. Yeah. Okay. Squish down, kitty. So this one is so soft. The Morphe brushes are the softest brushes that I have found. They really are so soft. They don't shed. They're so amazing, guys. And I do have a discount code for you guys. This is not sponsored by Morphe, but I do have a discount code for you guys to use if you do want to get any Morphe brushes. But I use this. What's on your tail, kitty? Just wafting your little booty on my face. Okay, come on. I know you love me. You can sit on my lap, but don't. You're a fat kitty. You're a fat kitty cat. Okay, so this one is the Morphe E4, and it basically is awesome because I like to dip my contour color right on the tip, and so that you get the darkest bit right there, and then the rest of it just blends up, and it really is amazing for contour. I love it. Next, I use my Morphe M509. I love this one for blush, and the reason I like it so much is because it has a pointier tip, but then it kind of flares out. So you still get the fullness and fluffiness of like a regular brush, but when you have a powder blush that is in a small container, or maybe it's split, you can get it right on the tip and then really buff it out. Plus, because it's not so big, you don't end up getting blush like all the way down here or like in the wrong spot. So I really like this, and I like to just kind of like sweep it up and then really buff it in so that you get a really good like sheen. So I love this one so much. For my highlight, I like to use this. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and you can see it's just a nice like fluffy brush, and especially when I am using the Gilded Honey from Laura Geller, that's what I have on today in case you guys are wondering what this is. I like to spray it with my Pixi by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist. So I spray right onto the brush and then I dip it into my highlight, and it just gives the most dewy, like fabulous highlight. It doesn't look like powder at all. So I love this blush, and I really like to work it, like really blend in, like buff that highlight in, and then it really gets into the skin and looks extra fabulous. So love that brush. Then we move on to the eye base, or the brow bone. So this is the Exact Blend E32 from Sigma, and I really like it because it's a nice dense brush. It's got a nice kind of half dome shape, and it basically just works really good at just getting a really great like brow bone highlight. I also use it on my inner corner, and that's just what I always use to blend out my brow bone highlight color. I'm ruining my eyebrow here with this hat. Okay. Next, I always use this. This is the Morphe M433. Again, very soft, really, really great for blending. I like to apply this for my colors that are going to be in my crease, or if I'm using ColourPop, I will also take it on my lid as well. It's just a really great blending brush. I love it. It's awesome, and it's soft, and it does not shed. For if I'm packing on a lid color and I want it to be super intense, or if I'm going to be doing my bottom like under eye waterline, this is the Sigma Cream Color E58. This works awesome with ColourPop as well as this one, that Morphe one. But if you really want to get like super intense, then you definitely want to use a flat brush, and that was going to make your shadow have the most pigmentation, and then you just pack it onto the lid, and then I like to really buff it underneath the waterline. So love this one. It's really smooth. For my inner corner, this is the Sigma pencil brush, is the E30. I'm such a cat lady. Kitty cat, you gotta get your booty out of my video. Come on. What's this? Okay, sit down with your fat butt. Oh my God. You know what? This is unbelievable. Every single time I try to film a video, someone is in my business. I swear. I'm just gonna set him on his tummy on my lap so he can't move. He's like, whatever, I'll get up. I'll get up, woman. You will never stop me. So this is the Sigma E30. It's a pencil brush. I don't like this for blending out my waterline or my lower lash line because it's a little rough. But it's really great for popping in your tear duct for that inner corner highlight, and that's basically all I use it for. And then last but not least, this is the Morphe M500. This is awesome for just finishing off your powder. So if you've like done a smoky eye and you have a little bit of fallout underneath and you just need to clean it up a little bit, if you dip this into your NARS light reflecting powder and just really buff it underneath afterwards and just kind of buff your whole face, it gives a really airbrushed finish. It knocks any of that loose powder that might have fallen off from your eye, and it just creates a really flawless finish for the finished of your look. I can't talk. So those are my favorite like everyday makeup brushes, and they're awesome, and I highly recommend them. I've been using all of these brushes for quite a while now. I was using that cruddy little blue one that broke, and then I switched over to this, and I've been using it ever since. Awesome. You cannot go wrong with any of these brushes. They're so amazing. And I think brushes are so important because if you're trying to get a specific look and you don't have the right brush, sometimes it just won't happen. Like if you're trying to use the wrong brush, your blush might look cruddy, or your eyeshadow might not be blending right. So brushes are, to me, one of the most important and key pieces to good makeup, because if you don't have the right applicator, you're not going to get the look that you want. So I feel like you need to invest in good brushes, and then everything else will just be fabulous. So if it is something that you've been trying to decide, like, should I spend the money? I say spend the money on brushes because they will last you a super duper long time, and they will make all the difference in your makeup application. So there you go, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found that helpful. Please don't forget to share if you did find that helpful and you know someone who is looking for some good makeup brushes. Also, I will leave links down below to all of these brushes, as well as any coupon codes that I have, so that you guys can save some money. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and my blog, SamanthaSchuerman.com. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. What should I do now? How could you